What's up, man?
That is an intense song, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is an intense song.
It's a jam. It is a jam. Every time I hear it, it's like the first time I heard it. And I'm still slapping.
It's tough though. It is tough though. Where do we start, man? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We are here, episode 99 of the Splash Cast Monday Night Raw. If you see me looking over to the left over here, it's because the NBA playoffs are on right now, and looks like Spencer Dinwiddie and the Brooklyn Nets are leading Embiid Olajuwon and the 76ers in game 2 so far. So we will have live reactions to all of these games, impromptu, if you will. But you know what it is. Before we get to the heart of the episode, we get to the pregame, man. We get to the pregame. How you feeling, good brother?
I am feeling good. See, I brought the Falcons hat back out. I'm trying to be a believer. I'm trying to, forget Joffrey in the game. And the best way to do that is some good juju.
It is some good juju. The best way to do that is good juju. I brought the Hawks hat back out. I'm gonna until the season is over with, I'm gonna roll with them, Charlotte. But the Falcons are giving me hope. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Falcons are definitely giving me hope.
This is the gold and red hat, so maybe they will channel some of the Falcons' good decision making, and maybe the Hawks will make good decisions about using the front court.
With that being said, man, y'all know what it is. The theme of the pregame is normally what?
It could be any variety of chaos, fighting, maybe something uplifting when we do those.
Normally put that at the
end. Or baseball.
Baseball and violence is what I was looking for there. Baseball, violence, and you named them all. Every different type of violence, chaos, chaotic things. That's what normally happens. We saw a freshman catcher get demolished last week. We see people doing it all, getting destroyed. Put up a good fight, though. Put up a good fight, but it's always fighting. Let's just keep the theme going.
And this says New York Police and Fire Department get into multiple fights in a charity game. I want to stress the last two words of this sentence because they are by far the most important. Charity game.
Yes,
I'm going to say this, and we couldn't do this. I haven't seen the video, has not come up yet, but I just know we can't.
So, what I don't understand is...
Look at that. Look at that. We didn't do it.
So you can tell the fire department is in the black. And
put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes. And look, this guy obviously played hockey some sort of time because he knows exactly what to do.
Wow.
Grab him by the shoulder, throw the haymakers, hit him in the jaw, make him fall.
That's the fire department?
That's the fire department. Beating the hell out of him.
The fire department look like they've been practicing with the police.
The police department.
And the police. Y'all use the same training videos? That's crazy.
Hey.
And on top of that, the more confusing part about this is police. You can't protect and serve if the fire chief whooping you like this.
Well, you know what the running joke is. You know what the running joke is for this, right? The fire department treating the police like the police treat regular people in New York.
That's the reason I said they must use the same training videos. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've seen that right hand before, and that mustache. God, you look like the policiest of cop.
That's probably the chief, fire marshal chief.
Everybody looks like, could you step out of the car for me?
Put your hands behind you. Put your hands up. Walk backwards
then
to me.
You gotta go back. You gotta go back to the precinct after getting whooped by the firefighters. Oh, bro, you on desk duty.
What I don't understand is there's a real rivalry between, they play football, they play baseball.
They're operating like gang. This looks like gang activity.
It does. It definitely looks wild crazy. It looks wild crazy for sure.
Look at that. Especially when your blood is on the ice. They really do not like police.
Watch this though. Number 8. Watch this. He just ready to go. Smallest dude. He's the smallest guy out there. Number 8.
Yeah, and I
and why look, and they tried look, they gonna try to jump him. He like, hold up.
Oh,
no, they didn't. And he ended that though. That jumping didn't work.
So funny. You did get jumped by the firefighter. There's so much irony in this video. It's packed and it's jam packed into this video.
For those that are listening, go ahead.
This should be a black culture. What was that at the end? The discount double?
Yeah, him with the discounted Aaron Rodgers. So
your people are tripping.
For those that are listening, go Google New York Fire Department versus New York Fire Department versus New York Police Department hockey game, and you will see all 11 fights that they had, all 11 of them.
A lot of police getting whooped. Good people on both sides of the aisle. Good people on both sides of the aisle.
Good people on both sides of the aisle, bro. Good people. Where are we going from here? Oh, Iceman. Let me pause this. So George Iceman Gervin, for my entire life, has been considered, from a pure talent wise, like top 10 scorer of all time. He can basically do whatever he could do whatever he wanted to on the court. He could shoot threes. He could shoot twos. Of course, you know what he's known for is the finger roll. Should be patent pending for me. I would have patented that. You would never be able to use that term without giving me something.
You gonna take the joy out of everything. I got a movie. Nobody can say the name.
Well, I mean, let's get.
He gonna double down on it too.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. That's fine.
You are sick, boy.
But let's listen to George Gervin talk about Klay Thompson breaking his record and see if I can get that playing real quick.
I'm supposed to get 59 to get the first scoring title. I got 63 in 33 minutes. You know, and it wasn't no 3.
63 in 33 minutes. He needed 59 to win the scoring title. He got 63 in 3 quarters.
Your butt.
Oh, with no 3-point line. Now here we go.
You know what? You know who he is? Giannis versus DeAndre Ayton, because he gave it to him all twos. No 3-point line yet, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man. He got 63 points on twos. That means somebody over there getting ragdolled. You're getting destroyed. You know, at one point in the NBA, they used to average like 85 points. He got 63 in 33 minutes.
Yeah. That means he scored, I don't know how many buckets because he took free throws too, but you just couldn't stop him. Listen,
coach. Take me out.
If you're at the end of the bench, there's nobody else to take out. That's it.
Hey, coach, you get your ass out there before He is.
So let's listen to the rest of the story.
Legitimately murdering me.
Let's listen to the rest of the story.
3-point line. You know, when Klay
in that game, he set the single quarter scoring record with 33 points.
Thompson broke my record. He got 27 points of threes. So they called me up and say, Ice, man, Klay broke your record. He ain't break my record. Because there wasn't no 3-point shot when I got mine. So I think y'all ought to put an asterisk behind it. They hung up on me.
Ooh. I mean, you can only play within the rules. So you can't blame Klay for taking advantage of the 3-point line.
Yeah, but it's also our rule in our league. Bro, we was calling you to let you know. We was going to do you a little favor. But we can do it just whatever.
Oh, you're on the NBA side at this point. You be like, yeah, I hung up on you.
No. I actually like both sides. I like him saying, nope, you didn't break my record. You broke another record. I also like them hanging up in his face. This is executed perfectly.
So, George Gervin is nice. He's one of those guys that I would love to see in today's NBA because he's 6'9". Like, he was 6'9". He's basically Kevin Durant. Like, of that era. He could not be stopped. It's just the Spurs didn't have nobody else. The Spurs of those days are not the Spurs that we know of or we grew up with. in terms of franchise and stability and all that. I think they were a franchise. They had just became an expansion team.
Did you imagine him with a 3-point line?
100. 100. I mean, he scored 63 in 33 minutes with no 3-point line.
Had 63 in 33 minutes.
If he had a 3-point line,
went home and changed my oil.
let's say he did. Let's say he got 11 points at the free throw line or 13 points at the free throw line. So that means he got 50 points. That means he made 25 buckets. If you take
25 twos.
If you take half of those, if you take 12, that will make him, instead of 25, instead of 50, he'll have what? 36 plus 25 is 61. He has 61. That'd be at 70 in 3 quarters. Whew. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And you telling me that I'm out here working and they're not even paying people in the NBA a whole lot of money then. I'm getting embarrassed relatively cheaply. I could work a regular job and everybody wouldn't see me getting cooked. No thanks.
I'd rather do that than play football for football. They had no rules. They had no rules. You still had to go be a postman during the day.
In the summertime.
And you were getting your back broke out there on the field.
Hey, yo, no Ben Simmons, bro, my friend.
It is what it is. Say what you want. It is what it is.
Benjamin Simmons. Look at both. Wait,
both of his teams are playing. That's funny. Both of his teams are playing. I didn't think about that.
Wait, where's Ben at?
He should be on the bench.
Yo, so you're telling me we're gonna play against Joel Embiid and you're just not gonna play?
Yeah, no, he's out for the season, and he's not at the game. Wow.
I still want to know how Brooklyn was convinced into taking Ben Simmons. That, in what world did you think that made any sense?
Comparable salary.
No.
I think Ben sold him a dream. No. If we're gonna have this conversation, I think Ben sold him a dream. I think
if you stupid enough to buy a dream from Ben Simmons, you know what? Let's just get to the boy to play football and baseball at UC.
Hey man, Norwood named this segment. Norwood named this segment. Norwood named this segment the new primetime, aka White Dion. So, John Rhice Plumlee.
John Rhice Plumlee. Why we can't say your whole name, Rhice Plumlee?
Because John Plumlee sounds funny, and so does Rhice Plumlee. It's like those are 3 names that have to go together. You have to say John Rhice Plumlee. John Rice. He from Mississippi too. He John Rice. That's John Rice over there. That's Jr. Jr. Plumlee. That's what I would have gone by. Jr. But anyway, Jr. Plumlee.
Oh, Rice P.
I mean, that's tough. Backstory on him, he went and played at Ole Miss. Was really, really good as a dual threat quarterback. I think he runs like a 4.3 flat 40. Super fast. Then he transferred to Central Florida when they tried to make him a receiver. And now he's the QB, starting QB for Central Florida as of last year. He also plays baseball and is a better baseball prospect than football prospect. Why do we call him the White Dion? Because he went straight from playing in a baseball game to playing quarterback in the spring game. Same day. Now, you don't get hit in the spring game, but still, that takes a lot of stamina.
I assume that Florida probably treats him pretty well.
Central Florida?
Yep, the whole school.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Just continue.
You got to say something. You said Florida treats him pretty well. What do you mean?
Yeah, he's a pitcher and he's the quarterback.
You trying to say he gets a lot of women? Is that what you're trying to say?
Hey man, just can't you show the video?
I didn't know it was a video. So yeah, he leaves. He runs. Of course, Central Florida gets him on his NIL deal is crazy.
Oh, y'all don't see that Stetson Bennett. He got that little Sequavius on the side.
Yeah, got this Sequavius.
Oh, yeah.
That's John Ryshawn. John Ryshawn Plumlee. That ain't Rhice. That's Ryshawn. Rashard.
Never seen the inside of a classroom. Why I'm living in it. What?
So he gets on the bus. He gets a golf cart to the locker room from the baseball field. Goes. The team is already out there warming up, and he then he dresses. Now, I mean, they didn't have to show the play-by-play, but they do show him getting dressed.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm lying every day. Teacher asked me where I'm at. I'm leaving football practice, headed to baseball practice. Anybody else ask? I'm leaving baseball practice, headed to football practice.
But I mean, you have to go. So if you have to go, you don't really have a lot of time.
I'm never no. No classroom for me. Everything online.
You don't have no time.
I got an NIL deal that's gonna pay somebody to do all my work. Yeah. Oh yeah, MB got destroyed by Christian Johnson.
Yeah, he did. But shout out to John Rhice Plumlee, man. The white Dion. JRP, Ryshawn. What's the last one we got to talk about? Oh man, the story of the week. Splash of the week, story of the week, Beverage J.
City Boys is up, baby. Let me tell you that much.
Moroccan football player Akraf Hakimi is going viral after his wife filed for divorce and demanded half of his property. Mind you, they have an estranged relationship. They weren't together. They were separated for a long time. Well, turns out when she filed for divorce and demanded half of everything he owned, she got a big fat whopping cheeseburger, and that is about it. Meaning everything was in his mama's name. So anytime he needed a car, money, or whatever, he would just go to his mom and ask her to buy it for him from her money that he gifted her. And his ex-wife got nothing.
This is kind of tricky. I need to know how long y'all were together before I know if you're a scumbag or if you're just a forward thinker. If y'all were together a long time, then you're a scumbag for sure. If this was short-lived, then you knew what was coming.
Why is he a scumbag?
Now, if you and your wife have been together for an extended period of time, and the whole time everything was in your mom's name, and now y'all split up, and she gets nothing, nah, that's wild. That's wild crazy.
She's not entitled to anything. I mean, we don't know how long. We don't know if he's gonna give her. No,
anything. It says right there, avoids giving ex-wife half of his fortune.
Half. Well, he still he could give her something, but he's like, yo, you tried to demand something from me, thought you were obligated from me. Nah. Now we gonna have to settle this amicably. You can't get the law involved because the law ain't on your side on this one.
She's gonna be outside his house. The other part about this is he does not have a black mom. You think I can put everything in my mama's name?
They were married for 3 years.
Oh well, nah. She give her a little something, and then you can get on. 36 months. Nah, that's not nearly. Yeah. But yeah, my mother would have went through all of this. I can't even get mail sent to my mama's house without it getting opened up. So you think I'm gonna put everything in my every account that I will have ever had will be audited by my mother personally.
And my mom got the first. See, my dad didn't. I don't know if he was forward thinking or not, but my dad gave me the same name as him. So anytime my mail used to come home, I thought it was your dad. She opened it all, and I'd be like, "Yo, there's a Roman numeral 2 behind there."
No. No, my dad's name is Lester. My name is Christopher. There's no confusion. 0. You think she cared about that? She opened that mail up and then handed it to you all crumpled up. You need to do that before they ask for some more money, Val. Bro, can you stay out of my mail? Not a chance. Not a single chance. So yeah, ideally, I like this, but
it's tough. It's tough. 36 months, girl, you got played. You played well. Congratulations, you played yourself. It is what it is. So
yeah, I hope you kept what he gave you.
Yeah. You had to figure something out.
But that's a quiet day in the group chat that day, boy.
Girl,
we with you.
They probably still married. They going to Greece. You stuck at home. You can't afford to go to Greece. Only they can go to Greece because they still married. Nobody talks about that. What happens to the one that gets divorced but everybody else stay married?
I was just kidding, y'all.
But ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the pregame, man. We come to the end of the pregame. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. Then we are going to come right back with the episode 99 of the Splashcast, the Around the League edition. Monday Night Raw, we get into it. HBCU news around the culture. Women's college basketball news around the league. Football news around the league as well. So with that being said, y'all listen to the Splashcast 36-pack, and we'll be right back.
Do 2 things. Put everything in your mother's name and listen to the Splashcast 36-pack.
Listen to it. We'll be